Hi, so I guess my previous video for King of Avalon was not my last video. I have been cutting down on my playtime. Haven't been playing that much and I haven't touched my farm accounts at all, so definitely playing less. But yeah, there was a new event and I thought I wanted to have a look at it and share it a bit in this video. Actually, as some of you know, I've been playing State of Survival, another game of the same makers for a while, and this event is coming. Yeah, they have a very similar event there, so I guess they got the idea from there. Just like State of Survival is in many ways very similar to King of Avalon, so I guess it's not so strange that they take things from each other. So this new event is the Alliance Siege. Currently, we're in the second part of the sign-up phase. First, all the alliances select a time slot they want to compete in. I'm not completely sure. At first, it seems in the documentation it suggested that it is kind of the most votes count, but then in the communication said like it says something like the top two alliances have decided it is played in this and this time. So I don't know which one is correct, but for us, almost every alliance, including the top two, chose for the same time slot, so it is yeah, I guess not so strange that is what was selected in the end. The second part, every alliance can choose 2 castles to battle for, so there are 8 new castles located around the kingdom, around each kingdom, and you can sign up for 2 to decide which one you want to battle for. And yeah, the choice, you don't know which castles other alliances go for unless they mention that to you. I mean, you cannot see which castle, which alliance has signed up for which castle during this preparation phase. And in the end, during the battle, only alliances that have signed up for a certain castle can do battle for that castle. So yeah, what I have done in State of Survival, or yeah, what is typically done there, at least in the state that I play, and what I am doing now for King of Avalon as well, is agree with the other alliances, the other main alliances, the other top 4 alliances, yeah, to just each assign 2 castles to each of the alliances that they pick from, that they sign up for, and rotate that a bit. I mean, you can also say that the bigger alliance should have a bigger vote, but the rewards are nice, but not that special. I wouldn't harm any kingdom piece for that. I don't think that's really worth it. So I would just suggest to rotate it a bit, and that's what we are going to do. So yeah, let's have a look at the rewards. Not really sure, by the way, what is okay. Not really sure what those rewards were related to. Anyway, so you can look at any of the castles and see the reward info. So this part above that everybody gets that is involved in capturing the castle. So everyone who has participated in the battle, I think during the time, at some time, has entered the castle or attacked the castle. Then there are these chests, just like for the Ultimate Alliance Conquest, these can be handed out by the leader to members afterwards. So the rewards in here are partly the same again. If you look at the gold, the Tears of Ascension and the speed ups that are also in the second chest, and in the third chest it's just the Tears of Ascension and speed ups. Those are the same for all castles. What is different is the third one, in this case Intensity Crystals. So you get 2 chests with 4 Intensity Crystals, 5. Not huge, but it is quite nice. In the second tier you get 8 chests with 8 Intensity Crystal, 4. That's already a lot less interesting in my eyes. That is just 1/4. It's just 1 Intensity Crystal 5, and as I mentioned here, this is the same for each castle. You just get some Tears of Ascension and trading speed ups. Of course, trading speed ups are always nice as well, but it's not that many. And these rewards you also always get. So this way there are 4 different, so you can access them via the event, but you also clearly see the castles on the map. So this way there are 4 different rewards. So in this situation, in this castle, it is royal badges, but I mean in principle royal badges are a very nice reward, but if you look at this event and you see, okay, you can only 2 persons get 10 royal badges each, then I think, yeah, that is not really that interesting. Arguably, maybe this is more interesting if you're in an alliance where many players still have to get to 40, but still have to unlock all their tier 12 troops. 70 noble badges, quite nice. Also not a huge amount, but it is quite nice. Since we still have quite some people that are, we have some people that have already maxed out their, that have already had the tier 12 troops. For those, the royal badges might be interesting. We also have a lot that are still on their way. For those, the noble badges will for sure be interesting. So that's why we signed up that one. Another one that I like for rewards is this one, which gives a number of Philosopher's Stone. Also not a huge amount, 140 for the number 1 chest and 70 for the number 2 chest. But I really like those Philosopher's Stones, so I would definitely want to have some of those as a reward. Yeah, I know you can also just get them here and there. For example, for Neederfall I always buy them, but I really like to do that superior research, so I really find that an interesting reward. The last one is War Scrolls. I believe they should be here. So you get 500 War Scrolls in the tier 1 chest and 250 in the tier 2 chest. So that is quite interesting as well. Maybe the War Scrolls are not the most interesting thing, but the amount you get is quite large. You can actually, with 500, you can do something right away. With 250, you're already close to probably meeting the requirements to, or close, but well on your way to be able to make another use the Library of War to unlock one of these talents or whatever they're called. So that's quite nice as well. Actually, all of them are quite nice, nothing really that special. That's also why I don't really mind rotating. I like those Philosopher Stones, but for the rest, I'm at the level with my stronghold that royal badges are going to be a real issue, and getting 10 just takes a long time. If this event is every 2 weeks or every 4 weeks, it's going to take a long time for those 10 to amount to something, and then that means only 2 in the alliance get those 10, so there are more people who would like them than just me if we go for those rewards. So yeah, find it a bit meager, a bit disappointing. Okay, for the battle itself, so at the start of the time slot you can start to attack the castle. The alliance who occupies the castle for 30 minutes gets rewards, is the winner of the castle. After that, the event for that castle at least is finished. Any battles done inside the castle will just result in wounded troops, I assume. I'm not sure. No, I shouldn't assume anything. I'm not sure. Could be that they are just regularly wounded, so that it's still an issue. Could be that there is some kingdom hospital that I don't know at this stage yet. We'll see that when the event opens up. I plan to make another video about that at that time. I think it's important to realize that only the battles done in the castle will have this special exception that the troops are wounded. For the battle, if you port in and you have another alliance standing next to you and you're going to attack those strongholds next to you, then you will get real casualties. So I think it's advisable to say to to agree with all alliances. We are just going to do battle in these castles and not going to attack each other's strongholds. You have to keep, yeah, for me, and I think for most kingdoms, you have to keep in mind that you want to collaborate with your kingdom for the kingdom versus kingdom event, and you shouldn't let this event, cause any disruptions, any aggression within the kingdom. For that, the rewards are definitely not worth it in my eyes. So keep an eye on that. So that's it for the preparation phase of this event. I plan to make another video about this when we play it. I think that is probably going to be tomorrow. They are not that clear on the timeline, but I expect it to be tomorrow. Okay, that was it. If you, on my website www.gamesguideinfo.com, I have a new guide about this event where you can, in a table, see all the rewards that are specific for the castles based on their location on the map. So that's maybe nice to agree with each other which castle to sign up for, so that you don't have to figure it out from the castles on the map and see what are actually the unique rewards for those castles. Okay, that's it. If you have any questions or any comments, that's always much appreciated, and as always, thanks for watching this video.